Hello, everyone, and welcome to How to Bet, our How to Bet podcast. Go to HowToBet.com. We're going to show you how to bet, where to bet it, and who to bet on. I'm Daryl Sean, along with Sean, the Genius Miller, and we thank you for tuning in as always, and we appreciate you. I know you have a zillion different options, so we appreciate you listening and watching on YouTube. And while you're watching on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. It's absolutely free. It's subscribing, but you're not paying anything. We promise you'll never have to pay anything when you hit subscribe or go to howtobet.com. So hit that subscribe button. Everything here is free. Hit the like button, the notification bell. Scroll down a little bit more to leave comments. We love comments, good or bad. And then, of course, ask for swag. We have merchandise to give you. So ask for the merchandise. We'll get it out to you. We appreciate your comments, as I said. And then a little further down, go to that description box. Hit the links. Those links will take you to Sean the Genius Miller's previews, injury updates /COVID, odds updates /COVID, and then, of course, exclusive offers for sports books around the world. So get there now at howtobet.com. And again, we appreciate you tuning in. We have been red hot. It is time for our prime time bets of week 16. Again, we've been scorching hot, and everything is free. You'll never have to pay for these picks. Other services you might, but not here. Here, everything is free. We promise. I absolutely promise you.
You even get some free gear if you ask.
Free gear, even free gear. Not only the picks are free gear. We don't even charge you for the shipping. So yes, get to howtobet.com, and again, we appreciate you tuning in. If you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. There's help for you out there. Bet with your head, not with your heart. So Thursday night football. It was a good one last week. It was a great one last week. Hopefully this one will be as good as well.
I want to say something before you.
Go ahead.
I'm going to I have to, because the NFL sometimes, these primetime games haven't been whatever, over the last like 4 or 5 years. Sometimes the Thursday night games have been a bit dogs. But the schedule maker this year deserves a raise because the Thursday night games have been fantastic. Even like the Saturday night game now, this is big time. The Sunday games have been really good, obviously, the flexing and stuff. And I'll be honest, even the Monday night games have been good. Sometimes they've been bad, but they've been really good. And not only have they been good to watch, but they've been good for bettors. I think, there's been some dogs that have come in. If you're a dog bettor, there's been some, prop plays that you can win. So I think, you got to give props to the schedule maker because this year's been really good. And this is another big time game.
Props to the schedule maker. It's I'm pretty sure that's all luck, but good job this year. And
good luck this year.
So we've done well, and Thursday night game, this should be a good one as well. Tennessee hosting San Francisco. San Francisco -3.5. They're playing very well. Tennessee, look, you have the best running back or either the first or second best running back in football. He's down to the playoffs. I'm talking about Derrick Henry. So, he might
Tennessee, be back this last week.
Tennessee just not as good. Not as good without him. Also, A.J. Brown down, Julio Jones down. This team is struggling with injuries. San Francisco got healthy, and their running game looked pretty good last week. So they are a 3.5-point favorite at San Francisco at Tennessee. Excuse me. Who do you like in this one? Well, we know who you like. We know. Cat's out of the bag. It's part of your parlay power play of the week.
Look, I mean, basically, if you go to the preview here, basically I said everything points to a 49ers road win here, but this year's been weird, especially these Thursday night games. So I'm going to look the other way and pick the Titans. I just think, it's a big game. It's at home. Tennessee's had some big games, big wins this year, and I just think, this is like their last thing. I think if they lose this game, I think the Colts catch them. I think they know that, and I think they hold the tiebreaker with the Colts. I talked about this on the Saturday night story. They hold the tiebreaker with the Colts, but if they pull even with 2 games to go, I think the Colts pass them.
Yeah, again, it's a big game. Obviously, a little bigger for San Francisco at this point, though, because they're still chasing that playoff spot, and they've been playing very well. I'm going to go the other way. I'm going to take San Francisco -3.5. Wilson ran the ball well. Samuels is looking healthy, back to 100%.
Oh, he's a beast.
Garoppolo and Kittle's back. Kittle's been unbelievable. Garoppolo takes a lot of heat. Look, he's not a great quarterback, but I don't think he's as bad as a lot of people say he is. He managed his game pretty well. Again, not a superstar, but he'll get the job. I think he'll get the job done.
He's
here.
that next tier down.
Yeah.
I think I mean.
I think he takes some unnecessary heat.
Hey, look, I mean, if he
was a throwaway from winning a Super Bowl.
Yeah, if their defense stops the Chiefs at all in the fourth quarter, he's a Super Bowl champion quarterback.
Yeah, so I think he takes a little unnecessary heat. I just think San Francisco's just playing so well. They look good to me. They look like a team that if they do get into the playoffs, you don't want to face them.
Very dangerous team.
Very dangerous.
I got a couple of props for this game.
Go ahead. Fire away.
I mean, personally, if you think the Titans are going to win here, you could take them on the money line at plus 145, but you could also take them, minus 2.5 and get them at plus 80. If you think the Titans are going to win, I would take them minus 2.5 and get them at plus 180. I think the Titans team total over 16.5 points. It's right around 120, minus 120. Like, if the Titans, I think this is going to be, there's going to be some points scored in this game. I don't think this is going to be a low-scoring game. I think both teams will score some points. I took the Titans race to 20 points, plus 170, just because I think they win. If you think the 49ers are going to win, I think you can get that at minus 120. So if you like the 49ers to win the game, you can get them at the race to 20 points on 120. So it depends. Pretty good value. So
yeah, I do. I obviously like them to win the game. I have minus 3.5.
How about this? In the I talk about this race to 10 race to points, whatever. So they have race to 10 points. So in that Saints Bucks game on Sunday night, neither was like plus 11,000.
Right. Yeah.
So if you bet neither would get 10 points, you would have been you could have you would have won a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
Who would have thought that?
Wow. Yeah, not in today's NFL.
Yeah, that's right.
Not with Brady.
200 first time in 255 games.
Wow, how about that? Well, that's big. That would have been a big score there. All right, so Thursday night game. Sean likes Tennessee. I like San Francisco in that one.